Guys, what the freak? Anime Ocean City, am I right? Yeah, Anime Ocean City. Oh my god. Okay, I don't even have an intro. Let's just go for it. Anime Ocean City was, I keep on saying like, oh, it was an experience, oh, it's an experience.
Bruh.
Anime Ocean City is a 2-day event. I left the day before on Friday to set up, and I was glad to have plenty of time to set up, so I woke up late, and by late, I mean 9 a.m. I'm so used to waking up for these cons at like 6 a.m. that I was like, yippee! Woohoo! 9 a.m. Yee! So that was really nice. Hallie was gonna be my table assistant for the weekend. They are a friend that I've had for a very long time. I actually met them at a college prep camp, which was like a while ago. I'm like an adult now, so like college prep, that was like 50 years ago. Yes, I'm 87 years old. Anyways. We made it to Ocean City. This is my assistant for today, Hallie. The trip was very smooth. It felt like forever though, because there was nothing to look at on the way there. It was just all trees, and it didn't even seem like we were near a beach until 5 minutes out. And so I'm glad we're here. I heard that there are gonna be some really good fries in the area, so we're gonna go get some fries. But we showed up and it was, I think, either out of season or just closed for the weekend, so that was so sad. There was actually a Kite Festival happening, which was really, really cool. Oh my god, they're so pretty. When we went on the boardwalk, I wasn't expecting to see so many kites, and it's so pretty. And the water is like, but like the kites. The beach was too cold to actually go into the water, so we did not go in the water. Everything was pretty close, which was nice. My friend who had booked the Airbnb had booked a place that was like, I would say like under 10 minutes away from the convention center, which was like super, super nice. So I felt like I was able to take my time setting up. From the boardwalk, we were really, really close to where we needed to be. Like I checked the GPS and it was like 3 minutes away. So I was like, oh, that's so easy. The Airbnb is also really close, so don't even have to worry about traveling super far or staying up, like waking up really early tomorrow. So that's good. The venue is like not super big, it's like very cozy, so we'll see like how the turnout is and everything. I'm kind of off to the side as well, so that might affect things. The lights are getting to me, as they always do, so my head hurts a little bit, but I'm gonna probably get some Advil eventually. So almost done setting up, getting Advil, then we go to the Airbnb. Yeah. Their Airbnb was so freaking cute. It was beach themed. Of course it was beach themed because it's like 2 minutes away from the beachfront, which was so cool. When I was at the Airbnb, I saw rabbits in the yard. There's like one in the corner.
Rabbits in the corner. Rabbits in the grass.
They're so lovely. I had a great time just like exploring, and there was like a little arcade machine, but I was too scared to like touch it because it looked so cool. Cute little room. Look at that. That is so cute. Look at that. That is so cute. Look at the little waves. That is so cute. That is so cute. I woke up pretty early. I think I slept pretty well. I'm not sure how much I'm looking forward to today, just because it's gonna be maybe a long day. I don't know, maybe it won't be a long day. It's really up in the air. It really depends on the vibes of the con. I'm gonna try and bring good vibes, cause you know, sometimes I be giving bad vibes, but this time I would try my best to get good. Anyway, yeah. Day one happened, and I'll just show you my thoughts. So it's been a couple of hours into Anime Ocean City, and I don't think this is my target audience, and it kind of sucks. There's a lot of people here, but a lot of people who are walking past. But like honestly, that's okay. Not every event is going to be perfect. Not every event is going to be a huge success or anything. I still am making sales and connecting with people, so there's a plus in that. But I don't know. It's been long. It's been very long. Yeah. So yeah, that was day one. I felt really bad. I had such high expectations for myself for day one, and there were so many people and everybody was walking past. I guess like people just didn't want original art at this event, and it had me rethinking life. I was like, dang, I really suck.
Hallie got a lot of Miku figures. Hallie, how do you feel about your Miku figures?
I love my Miku figures.
Yippee. Yeah. Show 'em off.
How much money did you? No, just kidding.
We don't gotta talk about how much money it was. This
one?
is strawberry choco sweet Miku. Same series. Choco mint Miku. 15th anniversary Miku and pajama Miku in the car.
They got 4 Mikus. That's so many Mikus.
That's a lot of Mikus.
And a lot
Not
of
enough.
Not. Oh my God. I stayed at the Airbnb with 2 other couples. I stayed with Edmir and a couple of Kiwis. Check those artists out. They are so talented and so wonderful. And it's really cool that I got to get to know them a little bit more. We've known each other on Discord and like talked once in a while, but we never like just sat down and just chatted and hung out. So this was a perfect time to do that. And so I had a great time. Anyways, day two. I'm just gonna roll the clip. Day 2 of the con. It's a lot less busy, a lot less overwhelming. I feel a little bit better, and it's pretty nice. It feels empty though. Not many people in my row, but it could be because of my placement as well. I had such high expectations for myself for this event, and I freaking flopped.
And I just really wanted to see that improvement of like being at the next step and improving and doing even better than I was last year. But I compared my numbers to last year and I'm doing fine. Especially for an event like this, I'm fine. But I know that there's always a chance for me to improve and there's always room for improvement. So I just wish I could do better, I guess. Yeah.
Looking back on it, I'm like, hee, that was so fun, that was so silly, but no, I will not be doing that event next time, or at least for another couple of years, because, oh my God, that was like really embarrassing for me. I also think placement factored into it. Like, okay, imagine this is the placement for the entrance, right? I was all the way back here. So I was in the back corner. I don't think anyone like really saw me. So I really put the L in Lee Strawberry. The day was long and it was gonna be even longer because my trip home was a couple of hours. It was gonna take, it takes me about an hour to take down. I think it took about 4 hours to get back to Hallie's place and another hour and a half to get back to my place. So it was gonna be like, I was gonna get home by like 9 p.m. So if you wanna recap of why I didn't wanna do this event again, 1, I don't think the audience was for me, you know, it happens. 2, my placement was very rough and I don't really wanna gamble with like, oh, maybe I'll get better placement, but maybe people will still not like the stuff that I have. And 3, it was 4 hours away. That event was not worth a 4-hour trip for me personally. So rip. But I've heard a few other artists did very well. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. I really did, as I said before, I put the L in Lee Strawberry. Thank you for watching. LeeStrawberry.com if you want to buy anything. Patreon.com. Here are my patrons. And watch my other videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice one. And goodbye.
Oh, I should do that thing where people, when they're in 2010, when they were thank you. Yeah.